Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Stryker break. Happy Friday Fire. We're mixing up some things from years past, but a lot of 2024. We're starting off with a reliable, wonderful release. 2024 Topps update. We got a hobby box here. Haven't done a hobby box in a while, but now is the time. Welcome. Johnny, what's up? Craig, I see you there. $50. Chuck, Liam, Gold, Sports Kid, Scott, Alexander, Emmett. How's it going? Skeletor's back to have a little bit of fun today. We are on break number 1. Just like that. Good to go. So did you guys watch my last video with the Upper Deck care package? Wow. Emmett did. So awesome. So awesome. I can't wait to start ripping some of that. We're going to have a busy couple weeks here on Stryker Breaks and Stryker Unleashed. Busy, busy, busy. Make sure you subscribe to Stryker Unleashed, by the way. Here, let me drop a link in the chat. Here's the latest video. Check it out. But I'm going to be opening, man, basically everything that you saw in that video. We'll start with dessert, little silver pack act. Yeah, I can't believe it. You know, Upper Deck takes care of me better than Fanatics. Fanatics doesn't do nothing for me. I try to tell them, why don't you send me something to open on the channel? Put it in front of the people. Nope. They don't need me. That's what they told me. They can sell everything on their own. They have no problem selling everything out. They don't need me. I'm like, I'll remember that. Joey Votto. Blue Jays color match. To 150. Stand-worthy card number 1. Going to Michael. Congratulations, Michael. That's a good luck charm for you. Super Baseball and Fortnite. Appreciate that. I'm going to try on Stryker Unleashed to make daily baseball content this year. I say that now, but when the time comes and it actually ends up being like a lot more work, you know, who knows what actually happens, but I'm going to try. I've been thinking about it a lot lately. The thing is going to be, how can I like quickly and easily make something? Because the way I want to do things, it's like, you know, I was thinking making like a segment that's fairly speedy, 5 to 10 minutes long, where it's like quickly breaking down interesting things that happen from each game. But that actually is a lot more work than you think. Finding the clips, editing them together, and providing commentary is a lot of work. A lot of time. So I'm trying to just like figure out how can I not have to take so many hours, because it's like many hours every day of work. I just don't have that much time. I'm like, how can I streamline that process? Because I'm watching. Here's the thing: is like I'm sitting here watching the games, so it's not that crazy to actually be watching it and then capture some of the footage. But you have to be ready and in the mode and like in the mood to do that and have everything set up. Because if I'm just watching games trying to relax or doing other things while I'm watching games, I don't want to stop everything I'm doing, switch to record and edit mode, which is like, it's a whole thing. So maybe if I get it set up in advance while I'm watching games, and then all I got to do is like screen cap, record, and then just start compiling clips. That would be easier. But it's still a lot. Or then there's the idea of like only maybe only doing like one clip, making like real short videos, like 2 minutes, 2-3 minutes, kind of like a John Boy length, you know, where he just like breaks down for just a couple of minutes. Or maybe even shorts, just make them into a short, like a 1 minute long short. There's Jaron Duran. Stryker's play of the day, that could be it. But I kind of want it to be, like, usually the things that I find interesting are weird, out of the ordinary plays, or not even plays, but things that happen that are just weird in baseball. Every day, every game almost, something happens that's worthy of like capturing and talking about or pointing out. Candelario to $2.99. Whether it's in the crowd, like sometimes things happen that they capture in the crowd that are funny, and you're just like pointing out the fans, like somebody's doing something hilarious in the crowd. That's enough. What is this? What is this? Oh, it's just an all-star game card that was flipped around. I thought that was going to be a parallel, a sweet parallel. Cheerio. Michael Harris, Autumn Tales. Yep, just the all-star game card. Brandon, happy Friday. That would be a lot, yeah. It's a lot of work. It's got to be something that I can do while I'm doing something else quickly. So maybe I just don't take a lot of editing time. Like a one-take situation. Andujar. Could do a live. But the thing... It's kind of a lot to do a live. All that setup and stuff. It's kind of a lot. It's easier to just record it and then upload it. Like while you're uploading it, you can make a thumbnail, copy and paste description with a... See, the teams play at all different times too. So like usually on any given day, it'll start at 1 o'clock and it'll end at, like the games will end at like midnight Eastern Standard Time. Chris gifting 10 memberships. Appreciate that, man. Check the chat, see if you got it gifted. So it's like all day long. And usually on these days, like I'm just gonna be honest with you, I like playing daily fantasy. That's a sweet Skeens, all-star game Skeens. So part of the reason why I'm watching all the games is because I'm playing DFS. So it takes me quite a while to get all my lineups together and get everything going. That's how I have fun. By looking at numbers, diving into stats, and assembling a lineup, then watching the games. So like while I'm watching the games, there's our hit. While I'm watching the games, jumping back and forth, I see all kinds of things. Usually I have 4 to 8 games going on at once, depending on how many there are playing at once, you know. Sometimes there's only 1 game or 2 games, but usually there's like multiple games going on at once. Singleton. So I got to find a way to just, while I'm watching, hit a button, record it, put it in a file, and then I can go back later. Not think about it too much at the time. The problem is, like the last couple of years, when I've wanted to do this, I don't have everything set up. Zach Geloff, that is a player worn. Little swatch going to Oakland. Eric. Like I don't have everything set up and ready to go. I'll just see something and I'll be like, oh my, I should record that. That's so funny, or that's so weird, or I can't believe what just happened. And then I think about everything, like what it would take for me to like capture, edit, upload, etc. And then go back and find it. Because by the time I think about it, it's already gone and I'm watching like 4 other things. But I'm just like thinking about that last play that happened. 2022 draft. If I could just click 15 seconds back, capture the footage and put it in a folder, and come back to it later, it would be so much easier. Maybe that's how I do it. Are you ripping any Chrome update, asks Pineapple Boss. Indeed I am. It's so much to cover, I know. I know. That's why nobody does it. But you have to be the person who is willing to do the hard work to be successful. You have to be willing to take it a step farther, go the distance farther than anybody else will. Marcelo to 199 for Camille. Nice Marcelo. We got some Chrome cards in here. There's Kumar. Trim with a 36-month. Hey, Stryker, been a while for me. Hit some bangers. Nice to see ya. Chase Meadroth. Refractor. This stuff is pretty darn good. These light boxes, if you guys don't remember, Artega, you get the Raywave exclusives out of here. You'd legitimately have no time for anything else, though. I know. Well, the other thing that surrounds this is already like every day of my life is like I get up, I come down here, and I work all day till like midnight to 2 in the morning. Sometime it just depends on what I am doing or what I feel like doing or what kind of new release is out or if we have a break the day of, the next day, or the day before. Or even on Saturday, I'm working to try to get everything to the post office. I try to on Saturday. So it's like every day it's accounted for. So how would I be able to work this in? That's the question. Elijah Green. Big prospect. We'll see. We'll see if he comes up. Jose! Finally, Stryker breaking in Friday. What? I'm always breaking. I break every Friday. Jose. Am I misunderstanding you? Jacob Mizorowski with a Raywave. Or you mean you're finally here on a Friday break? Is that what you mean? Eddie's Leonard. That is a sky blue parallel. Khalil Watson. Which top loaders are those? These are the essentials. They're called essentials, and they come in a big long. They're like bulk. They come in bulk. They're very affordable. Let's go refractor. Gavin Cross first. Have you gotten any itch to rip any more 22 update after the last few breaks? After opening the last few boxes of that, it's reminded me of how annoying it is to open those packs, that they're flipped all over the place, and that it's super annoying, man. So no, no itch to do that. But I do have an itch to open some hanger boxes of 24 update. And also Series 1's coming out right around the corner, so I'm going to be ripping a jumbo of that and some retail. Safety with a $9.99 super chat. Tip to the dealer, pull some bangers today, especially break number 3. Good luck, all. Thanks, Safety. I will try. Try real hard for you. Will 2025 Fanatics boxes have the aqua parallels? No, they won't. They changed the parallels to a Topps border. So it's like the logo fractor almost, but it says Topps. And I don't think it goes throughout the entire card. I think it's just on the border. So it's like a Topps border. Triantos refractor. '24 update or fire this break. You just missed it, man. But yeah, every break today we've got 24 update hobby boxes. Kumar first. Like a team logo border, yeah, but it just says Topps. So it's still going to be probably the best route. One of the best routes, if not the best dollar per parallel, is going to be Fanatics boxes still. I just don't really like the way they look as much. Rafaela, Raywave. The Aquas just pop and separate themselves from all the other parallels. Whereas when I see and it might be different when I see it in person. A lot of times that's the case. So I'm going to have to see it in person. I only ordered 4 of those Fanatics boxes. I'm going to check them out, see if I like them after the rip, and maybe I'll order some more, but I don't know. I'm not really planning on opening a ton of Series 1. It's really not that fun. Just to be perfectly honest. It's not that fun because it's not that loaded. It takes forever to find a hit. Gavin Cross, Atomic to 150. Which is why for breaks, we're only doing jumbos. Jumbos at least have 3 guaranteed hits. So we know we're going to find an auto. We know we're going to find a couple of relics. We know we're going to find gold foils. And I've been working on the numbers, so you can expect the value series to come out potentially this weekend. I'm going to try to get it out tomorrow, but it's pushing it. It might be Sunday or Monday by the time I get it out. No, a little bit, Lucas, but not too much. It's still such a good product that it's not going to go. Here's why it's not going to go down too much more, I wouldn't think. The distributors, the big 3, everywhere I've looked is still out of most of the formats. So the supply is extremely low because about 80% of the product got ripped. So can you imagine that? Only 20% of the product that just came out still exists, if that. So supply and demand, people are still going to want to rip it because it's so loaded with awesome rookies. Not only that, but it's still got a ton of awesome rookie autographs you can get out of there. It's not just about the 101, man. That's one card out of the whole millions and millions and hundreds of millions of who knows how many cards that they made, you know? So it's not that big of a deal that the card that you weren't going to hit anyway got pulled, which is why the price is, it's a little lower than it was, but not that much. Like it got up to about $700 a hobby. Now it's floating around $600. The mega boxes got up to around $129.99. Now they're down to like $79.99. I don't see them going any lower than that because people had to pay $50 for them. So they're not gonna get much lower than $79.99. People got to make money. They'll just sit on them forever. They're not gonna just discount them down to $50. The only place you're gonna find those for $50 is if Target restocks them or something, and then you can get them for like retail. Class A to 150. Why are we flipped all around? Churio, awesome. Max Clark refractor auto for Chad, sweet hit. Love that. I don't think I own a Max Clark auto. I have to go through my Tigers PC, but I don't think I do. Dylan Cruz refractor. Colin Houck for Michael. Junior refractor, rookie refractor. Wyatt rookie refractor. Eldridge. Nice junior. Color match to 150. Blue X-Fractor. Oh, that is a banger. It's a first showpieces auto I've seen. And it's DeVries to 99. Eli, nice hit. Showpiece DeVries. Chrome Update Mega is going for 80 to 90 in places. Yeah, I mean, that's literally what I just said. 80 bucks, 79.99. But thanks, Dick. That old Max. $2020 Bowman. Safety says, Stryker, your imitation of the team owners and hot dog vendors in your last break was hilarious. Safety, check out the video I just made on Stryker Unleashed. I mean, you gotta. Here, I'm putting a link in the chat. Wong says, all cards are pretty expensive these days. Yeah, they are. Yeah. So is everything. How about eggs, eh? You want to go down that road? How about getting a loan these days, huh? Pretty expensive. Pretty high rates. How about a house? When was the last time you bought a house? Those things are expensive. Pena, first. Chrome. Alec Thomas, refractor to $4.99. Oh, we got one of those boxes, eh? Multiple parallels. Josiah to 75. Even your wife was cracking up. Good, Nate. I'm glad to hear you guys thought that was funny. Volpe, first. I love 2020 Bowman. Bowman is one of the best. Bowman Best, this year's Bowman Best is so awesome. I hope you guys bought some when I told you to. I told you the price was going to go up, and it did. A lot. Like overnight. Jason Dominguez first. Look at this box, man. We're crushing it. Jaron Duran Chrome first. Dream box. How about a Bobby? Adley Chrome. Wow. Gonna get an autograph out of here. 2024 Stadium Club. Andrew, don't go with, you never go with the herd. Andrew says, just dropped a few bucks on FanDuel recently. Bobby for AL MVP plus 500. Not quite the plus 2,500 I got last season. It's not a good bet, Andrew. Can you take it back? If I were you, if I had done that, not, I mean, you know, you can do whatever you want, but that's not a good bet. He might win it. I mean, who knows? He's certainly like the favorite, right? Or one of the favorites. Probably like Judge and Bobby. I don't know what the odds are. I haven't looked at it yet, but I don't like it. Call it a gut feeling. I don't think Bobby repeats. I think we got recency bias at its definitional level going on right there with that. Baseball is a fickle mistress, and I don't like it. Now, your last year's bet plus 2,500, yeah, and I'm not even talking about hindsight with how he did. None of that. I would prefer I know it's tough. The problem is it's tough to hit in Seattle, but like I would take whatever like Julio is, which he's probably like plus 2,500, right? Something like what Bobby was last year. I'd rather take that bet. Here's why. Hear me out. Let's say Julio goes, let's say you get him at plus 25, or anybody who's in that like plus 2,500 range or even more, or just like, you know, pretty long odds. If they start crushing, their MVP odds will get better, and then you can cash out and you can make money. You're not going to make any money ever on Bobby at plus 500 by being able to cash out. That's one of my main considerations there. I like being able to cash out free money at some point and not have the result even in. Find somebody who like, I don't know, like I said, I don't know who's at the top. I'm thinking probably like Judge, Soto, Gunnar, Bobby. Those are probably like the 4 top guys, right? In the AL. Find someone that's like outside of that range that still has like an immense amount of upside and just throw a flyer on them. And when they have a good stretch, maybe they win player of the week, player of the month, something like that, cash out. Reassess your odds, then find another one that has like real good odds like that, like longer odds that could turn it around. Potentially someone on the trading block that could move to a better ballpark with surrounded by a better team and start putting up better numbers. Situation like that. There's a Skeens rookie. Mantle, purple. It's just that baseball is such a long season that people get hurt all the time too. So even if it's just like a little 15-day on the IL, their odds of winning MVP are shot after that. Because you got to pretty much play the whole season and not miss chunks. Red color match Trout. So that's why I don't like going with the favorites. Another reason why I don't like going with the favorites, because little injuries, cold stretches. Also consider if let's say you were gonna bet on Julio for MVP, I would wait like a month, because in Seattle it's so brutal. Hitting in Seattle, especially the first month, it's brutal. So like that's why one of the reasons why Julio always has a rough start is because that is the just everything. I'm not even going to get into all the details, but they just came out with an article recently about how tough it is to hit in Seattle, and tons of different reasons. I like that mantle. I like it a lot. Oh, it's a combination of the weather, the line of sight, playing in the elevation. There's all kinds of things. Julio's a 20-20 hitter at best. That's not a. That is false. Thing about Julio is that people they just look over. He has more career WAR than Bobby Witt Jr. and he's younger. Crickets. Always crickets. BC, what's up? Abby asks, is pulling a yellow rainbow foil from 2024 update hanger box rare? Yeah. Yeah, there's not that many of those. I don't remember what the exact number is, but it is rare. I mean, I would say uncommon. It's not rare, but it is uncommon, and they do have value. The problem is they look just like the gold foils. The yellow foils look just like the gold foils. A lot of people don't know the difference. It's potentially something that you could find online if you have a keen eye on eBay. Find a yellow foil People think it's a gold foil, and it's more rare. Jordan Aqua Ray Wave to 199. 90 likes. Can we get to 100 real quick? I know we can. Alexander Suarez, first auto for the Giants, going to Anthony. There's our Bobby. Finally got a Bobby, and it is gross. Oh, okay. I thought that was something, but all right, it's fine. Pedro Pineda, purple shimmer to 250. Elliot Ramos, purple rookie to 250. Another San Fran hit. There's Brian Acuna. Logan Cerny, first auto for Kurt. What's going on here? Oh, absolutely nothing. I see. Vaquero first. Couple flipperoos for no reason. Otani. Judge refractor. That's numbered. Numbered to 499. We got a couple more weirdos flipped around. Couple more weirdos flipped around. Weird. Churio, Jason style. There's a Judge. And a blue Alec Thomas. Numbered to 150. Trey Sweeney, Tigers player. Trey Sweeney. Before he went to the Dodgers, before he went to the Tigers. He's got rookies this year, Trey Sweeney. 2025 S1 rookies. How much of the story does WAR tell us, though? A lot. It literally tells us as close to the full story as any stat does. Literally, it's the most comprehensive stat that exists. For baseball. Players get paid based on their WAR. They enter the Hall of Fame based on their WAR. They get voted MVP based on their WAR. They get voted to the All-Star game based on their WAR. Not only the WAR, but it is a comprehensive statistic that encompasses every aspect of their game. I remember when I used to trash WAR. You want to know why I did? Because I wanted Miguel Cabrera to be MVP. And Trout had so much WAR, I was like, what is this WAR you speak of? That was a long time ago. This is a logo fractor box. How do you buy into this break? Asks Cole. Very carefully. You got to join the Patreon group and become a slammer. Old stream bottle drop you a link. Keep an eye on the stream bot in the chat. Imanaga rookie. Langford rookie. Jason Dominguez rookie. That's a good run. Jeez. Those are all trues. Well, it is Topps Chrome. You would expect it to be all trues. The good packs, the special packs, the logo fractors. How does Bowman become an all-star with a career WAR of 3? position scarcity, where he plays, how many wins the team has, combination of all those things. Like Bohm's not that good. He hits for average. That's about it. He's not a very good defensive player. He doesn't hit home runs. He's really not that good of a player. So why is he an all-star? You'll have to ask, don't the fans vote on all-stars? Phillies have a lot of fans. Big population, big market. That's one reason. They're actually, I think I just gave you multiple reasons. Clayton Kershaw. In a blue logo fractor. Oh, we got an auto. So we got Gunnar Cup, Wilyer Abreu, on-card rookie autograph. Darius Vines, purple at 250. Good box. Free auto. Logo fractor, man, it's so good. I don't think I opened much logo fractor this year because I didn't get any. I wasn't able to get any when they released it, so it was too late by the time I actually tracked some down and bought it on the secondary market. But I opened a ton of logo fractor. Well, 2022 for sure, because it was only like $40 a box. Who's got Boston? Camille. Didn't you have Boston last time, Camille? I feel like you did. Old lint roller's got some disgusting things on it. Oh. We got a few more boxes left. What road do we want to go down? How about this road? Yeah. Topps Chrome Cosmic. We've been up in our Cosmic game. Got a hot box recently. Quote unquote hot box. How much 2025 Series 1 did you pre-order? Probably not enough to meet the demand. But I really don't have that much fun opening Series 1, so I didn't want to get too much of it. Especially retail. Like, retail's brutal for Series 1. There are a few ways you can sidestep the brutality of Series 1. Like, I wouldn't recommend hobby boxes even. Although at least hobby boxes have silver packs and that one guaranteed hit. So that's something. But blaster boxes are brutal. There's a lot of boxes are brutal. Here's one saving grace of there's like all the different formats have a little something that saves them as compared to years past. Like they're trying to make it a little bit better. So I'm not going to totally I'm not just going to say, like, I'm not opening any of this stuff. I'm going to open plenty of it. I'm going to give it each format. I'm going to try to give each format a shot and see what the saving grace is in each format. Because mega boxes have exclusives. Blaster boxes have exclusives. Fanatics boxes do. I don't know what they're doing with hanger boxes this year. Do they still have the yellows? Hanger boxes might be brutality. But even like the super boxes, those are kind of fun because those are actually really affordable. $40 for a super box. And they've got the giant card that you get, so that's a little bit more value. They've got the pin, a special pin, and then they've got the pack. It's either a pack or two of foil board cards, so at least you get some guaranteed things. And I don't know if they're doing the secret card underneath the giant one again with those little short prints, but that's another thing. The companion card, they call that. So Come on now. There's a Julio into the Cosmos. And JP Crawford to 199. Aqua Equinox parallel. Real Muto Refractor. Star Command. And we got the Sun. Imanaga. Planetary Pursuit for Chris. No yellows and hangers, but supposedly they're supposed to be good. How? Oh, and a super. Okay. Sweet box then. Kutch. For the Pirates, Rachel. Heading your way. And a Galactic Greatness, Reggie Jackson. Awesome. That's to 75. Color match there. A's hit. Going to Eric. Nucleus Jordan Lawler rookie. Box is turning around. ETT Julio. Definitely a good box. Caminero to 75. Green Space Dust. From Michael. Otani. Sweet. Man, that box ended up being loaded, eh? Yeah, let me drop you a link. So we got a few people asking. So let me just drop you a link. Here's how you get in on the breaks. You're going to want to know for Series 1. We're going to be ripping some Series 1 jumbo boxes. Cases of jumbos. Dropping a link in the chat right now. For anybody who wants to join a Stryker break, you got to become a Patreon member and join the Slammer tier. Slammers get notified when I post a break. Download the app on your phone. That way the link will come right to your app. It'll come right to your phone and you can act fast because sometimes the breaks sell out really fast. Anytime we get a new release, the breaks sell out really fast. You'll get an email and you'll also get a link on your phone. It'll take you right to strikerbreaks.com. I'll have a live listing posted. You can pay with credit cards or PayPal. And I ship out next business day. One of the fastest shippers in the game, if not the fastest. So you get your cards fast, which is very important. It's important to me that you get them quickly. That way you can do whatever you want with them. You want to send them to PSA, get them graded quick. It's important that you're one of the first people to get your cards graded too, because they're always worth the most when you're the first. And when you list them, cards always sell for more the first week. So I try to get the cards to you as fast as humanly possible. Man, we got quite a row to establish here. Bowman's best. Lots more hits coming. Eminent asks, did you ever have a missing autograph out of 2024 archives? Why don't you tell him, chat? Make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you're new around here, hit the subscribe button and like the video. I appreciate it a lot. Wayne Kirby's Barbecue can confirm lightning quick shipping. Is it the same price each break? Nope, all different prices depending on how much wax, the price of the wax. But usually it's around $99 to get in, but sometimes it's more if we're doing a high roller. Sometimes it's less if we're doing flagship. Just depends. Thanks, Leighton. Happy Friday, Nick. Archives, I missed 13 of 20 in a case. Yeah, it's horrible. It's a disgrace. Disgraceful release. 2024 archives, that is. Here we have it. Fabled Phenoms, Max Clark. Green, Vladdy Guerrero. Going to the Mets, Michael. Jason with a $9.99. Stryker, love your new video on Unleashed. Got me in the mood, so went on a buying spree myself. Looking forward to watching some of the Upper Deck tips coming. Yeah, Upper Deck's going to be fun. Man, there's a ton of stuff that I'm excited about opening, especially all those Marvel cards. Like I'm really looking forward to that. Brock Wilken. And then catching up on that SP. The SP Authentic Hockey. That was a release that I was waiting for it to come out, and I was going to buy some, and then I got distracted and forgot about it. So the fact that they sent me some is just like, it's amazing. Gunner. Tink Hentz auto. Victor Scott Mini Diamond. Rookie. Jackson Churio Rainbow Refractor. Rookie. T. Fitz, rookie auto. Another hit for Anthony. Bazana. Merrill, rookie. Clark. Carlos Correa, wave. Ethan Salas, showpieces. Jason Dominguez. And a Colt Keith, rookie. Green mini diamond /99 for the Tigers. Going to Chad. Another Vladdy Guerrero. It's a refractor. Dude, we got the green and the refractor Vladdy Guerrero. Roman Anthony refractor. So there was a release on Baseball America today. The top organizations for prospects. Top 30. And Boston was number 1. And the Tigers were number 2. So have no fear, Boston Red Sox fans. Your organization is stacked with prospects, which is probably why they are not breaking the bank right now. Tigers are in the same boat. I feel like the Red Sox and the Tigers are brothers in building. They're both building up their franchises through their minor league system right now. Both organizations have a couple of star-type players, but they're not like absolutely loaded. They've got a lot of youth and then just a couple of stars, and they're almost ready to compete for the big prize. Not that any team's really gonna compete with. Not that any team's really gonna compete with the Dodgers, but you know what I mean. Like at least if you can compete for the pennant, that's a good goal. And then you can see what happens. You never know what could happen in the World Series, although it's nice when you have $500 million to spend. Your Blaze Jordan PC just waiting. Breakers Delight Box, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get a banger. Vince Carter on the PSA cover looks amazing. You know, it's weird because all the PSA magazines these days, they have like a cover on top so you can't see the actual cover. I've kept all of mine sealed. And it kind of sucks because of, like they used to have, let me show you what I mean. Here, let's go through this and then if I can remember, I'll show you. It's right behind me. I've got a stack of them. Radiating rookies. Give us a big radiating rookie. Come on. Jordan Westberg, that's not too bad. That's an offensive player. It's a name. Jason, nice hit. Oh. And an orange Stratostars. Got a good box. Tyler Black /25. Come on. Luis Vasquez, True Blue /150. Cubs hit for Chris. And Irving Lopez, refractor /499. So we got two parallels. Another Jordan Westberg. That one's /199. Ryan Fernandez /399. And finally, a Youthquake. Oliver Dunn. Top load these real quick and I'll show you what I was talking about with that PSA magazine. Also, I got another numbered one. Whatever. I don't need to show you. You probably know what I mean. There's just like a cover on it. They put the variant on the last page of the magazine now. Yeah. Yeah, I just found one yesterday. But I've got the Kobe but you can't see the cover of the magazine. And, you know, like I said, I kept it wrapped in plastic, but it's got, see, the thing of it is it's got like your name and address on there, like your shipping information. So keeping it sealed, what's the point really? Unless you want to get it graded or something. I could see like getting some of those graded and then like maybe you unwrap it right before you were to send it off or something like that. Send it off to CGC, potentially get the magazine graded. I don't know that a lot of people are doing that. I haven't seen any, but then again, I haven't really searched for any. So I think that might be the play. Keep it sealed till you're ready to get graded. Where's the number located? Hold on. As well. That one's bad. I love this one. Old school Jordan. I think the art's just great too. Like the ball is perfectly centered on that abstract design. So this one's numbered right here out of 1,000. It's on the back. I don't know, I had another numbered one. I don't know where it is. I got another stack over there. All right, Alec Thomas to 150, Aaron Judge 499, Elliot Ramos 250, Pedro Pineda to 250, got a Bobby rookie, Jordan to 199, Vladdy Guerrero green auto to 99, and the refractor, Tyler Fitzgerald, Tink Hentz, Wilkin to 250, Keith to 99, Correa wave, Churio refractor, Scott mini diamond, Trout red, Richardson auto, Duran first, Dominguez first, Volpe first, Josiah to 75, Alec Thomas, refractor to 499. Pena first, Elijah Green, Invicta, Mayer to 199, Caminero to 150, Cross, Atomic, Invicta, Votto to 150, Vines to 250, Abreu, Logo Fractor, autograph, Kershaw to 150, Cerny first auto, Suarez first auto, Mantle to 75, Max Clark refractor auto, Houck, Clase to 150, Geloff, Swatch, Skeens All-Star, Singleton to 199, Candelario to 299, DeVries showpiece to 99, Caminero to 75, Reggie Jackson Galactic Greatness to 75, Supernova Kutch, Imanaga, Planetary Pursuit, Crawford to 199, Lawler Nucleus, Fernandez to 399, Westberg to 199, Irving Refractor Auto to 499, Vasquez to 150, Tyler Black Stratostars Orange Parallel to 25, and Jordan Westberg Radiating Rookies. Break number 2. Good luck, break number 2. With your mail lady, you'll never get a high grade PSA mag. That sucks. You ever plan to do NFL breaks? I've done NFL breaks, and I also got some Topps Chrome. I got a case of Topps Chrome NFL coming, so we'll do one of those. I don't know. I do random breaks, JR, so you get a random team, all the same price. Silver pack. Skeens, Mojo, and Austin Martin rookie to 75. Had good luck with our silver pack so far. Is this our Oasis song? It is. It's a Oasis or knockoff. Listen. Rhythm, you know. Nathan, let me drop a link in the chat. This is to join Patreon. You got to become a slammer. Join the slammer tier to enter a break. You got to still buy into the breaks though. But this just gets you so that you can get a notification so you know when I post them. Easy there, Oasis knockoff band. Getting a little loud. Yeah, hangers or bangers. I got a few. No, I don't stream on Whatnot. Actually, I don't want anything to do with Whatnot now after that whole... The latest with the Backstreet Boys over there. I don't want my name associated with that place at all. Yeah, exactly, Doc. Did they ban those guys from the platform yet? And if not, why? Disgusting. Why would you want anything? Why would you want those guys on your platform? Like, you really only care about money that much? Why would anybody buy into their breaks? Oh my gosh. Like, dude, if you buy into their breaks, you're one of them. That's how I feel. Whoa, that's a sweet hit. Westberg, 20 of 25. That's a first. Jonathan Rodriguez. Brian Hudson gold. Yeah, I mean, it's up to the people. Like, if they won't do anything about it, it's up to the people to not do business with them. If you do business with them, you're directly supporting that behavior. So it's on you. Let him cook. Cheerio. Not even going to talk about it, JR. You'll have to find out. I don't want to even talk about that, what they did on this channel. What they said. I have a daughter. Made me sick. They better hope I never see him in public. Put it that way. And I'll be at the National. What do we got? Anything out of here? Come on. This is a weird song. Colt Keith, there's a good card. Green Colt Keith, the $4.99. What is this? Ugh. Yeah, not just me. Only like 1,000 other people feel the same way. Thousands of people feel the same way. Bowman's best. Let's get some stand-worthy cards. Don't change it. I don't know. I couldn't handle it. Stryker, can you rip the 24 update hangers you ended up doing Fanatics blasters? Yeah, I will open some. Here's the thing, though, hangers or bangers. I got a lot of work to do to make the 2025 Series 1 value video. So I don't know when I'm going to have time to rip some hangers. I will, though, and in the near future. I've also got all those Upper Deck products to rip. So I got a lot to do, my friend. And I've only got 2 channels. I can like, if you make more than 1 video a day, then YouTube will not put out the other one anymore. And so, like, basically it's pointless to put out more than 1 video a day. You're just the videos cannibalize themselves, and it's. So only 1 a day. Yeah, demand fam, you do. Nobody's gonna do that, Leighton. Because it's not like, it's not on the national. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't put blame on somebody who has nothing to do with it. Like, the people who have something to say, have something directly to do about it, is the platform that hosts them. And then stop right there, because that's, and then the people that buy in to their stuff, that's on them. That's an individual thing. You can choose to buy in or not. It's a free country. But it's whoever hosts them. That's who it's on directly. Aiden Smith refractor. They can make a stand, and they can just be like, we don't want this trash on our platform. And then that'll be good publicity for them. Instead, if they choose to go the other route, that's bad. That's a really bad look, and people will stop doing business with them. Tyler Black, 10 of 10. The black 10 of 10. It's the beauty of a free market, you know? Like, it kind of takes care of itself. It polices itself. And you don't really have to do anything about it. Tommy Troy auto. Forgot to print them off. Yeah, I'm going to get through this. I forgot to do something. Soto, mini diamond. Max Clark. It'll only take a second. As soon as I'm done with this box. Clifford, autograph for the Mets. Tink Hentz, wave. Jackson Holiday refractor, rookie refractor, CES, green to 99, and Jason Churiota 500. Yep. Walker Jenkins refractor. Give me one sec, guys. I just got to click a few buttons behind the scenes here. Oh, what next? Maybe we can bust out this blaster. Alrighty. Last box was amazing. Can we keep it going? Chrome Lodolo. There's a Volpe Chrome first. Scooble first. Xavier Edwards. We got a Randy rookie. Chrome Scooble first. Let's do this here. I don't know, Paul. Here's the thing. It's easy to say that and to think that. And I've thought the same thing. But then I think about it again. And I'm so what made me change my mind a little bit is going through this Bowman's Best release, how many good prospects there are. And it's not like this every time. Bowman's Best is not this loaded every time. Sometimes it's actually kind of dry with the prospects, but the way that the game has changed with incentivizing teams to let their prospects come up quicker, you'll notice, and last year especially, like these prospects are coming up when they're like 20. That's really, really good for baseball cards. It's good for baseball. It's good for baseball cards, because I don't think James Wood, Dylan Cruz, Junior Caminero, some of these other guys, maybe even, I don't think they would have came up as soon if it was still the case that teams almost got incentivized for waiting to bring a prospect up. Like back even a few years ago, it was in a team's best interest to delay a prospect until like the second half of the season at the very least, if not wait till the following year so that they could retain team control. Nowadays, they get incentivized with draft picks by having the rookies that they call up finish in the top whatever for Rookie of the Year voting. So it's a new day for baseball cards because of that. Because it's all about potential. And as long as you have a rookie who's like 20 years old and they get called up, that's all that matters. It doesn't really matter how good they play. It just matters that they're young and that they still have potential. And that means that they have value in the hobby. Ronnie Mauricio Chrome. So while 2024 update especially is extremely good and it is an outlier, I think we're going to continue to have good classes. Not every release is going to be awesome from a flagship standpoint. Westberg, purple to 75. But I think they're going to continue to have like a lot of relevant players. There's a black Dominguez rookie. Jason Dominguez is a guy who I've started to compile some cards of, because I think he has a chance to, this is his chance. And he's got a lot of talent. There's the Mac rookie auto Mackler. Glass now, black and white. And Dominguez cards are cheap. Not necessarily the autographs, but parallels. Lee, especially unnumbered. That's a refractor chrome. Curtis Mead. Adrenalize with a $2 super chat. Tipped it to the dealer. Hope your day is going good. It is, thank you. It's Friday, man. Super Bowl Sunday, which I could honestly care less about, really, but it is a reason to get together and have some fun. The game doesn't matter so much, but you think Holiday stays number one by draft time? I don't know, man. I kind of draw the line. There's two lines that I draw. One line that I draw is relief pitching. When I'm talking about, I'm talking about like overall interest in the depth behind the game. I don't look into prospects before they're drafted. I don't look into prospects before they're drafted, and I don't look into relief pitching. Those are the lines that I draw. There's so much. Like, I would say I'm more knowledgeable than 99% of baseball fans out there. But even I got to draw the line somewhere because I just don't have the mental capacity to go that far. Like, once they get drafted, All right, I'm in. Time to dive deep, but I just don't have it. I don't have that kind of time and effort. There's a Tamar Johnson. So unfortunately, I don't have an opinion on that matter. Ellie refractor. The only exception to that rule is if there's like an elite, if there's an elite talent that the Tigers might draft. Like if the Tigers have a high draft pick, then I'll look into it. Justin Campbell Gold. And a part of that reason is because they don't have cards yet. Bowman draft is a long ways away. There's like 11 months, 10 months until we get to Bowman draft. So I'm not going to start thinking about that yet. We got Series 1. Like I got to focus on what's right in front of me because I got to be knowledgeable about that. I got to know as much, if not more, than everybody else about it. So I got a lot of research to do, and I have been doing because people come at me and ask questions. I want to be able to answer them. Tomahawk. I'm going to give you a big how dare you. And it also gives me a segue into the following. Tomahawk, just stop what you're doing and go watch this video. And then come back here, pause the video, or leave it running, whatever. Zach Neto. Oh, Ben Joyce. Didn't realize he was in here too. That's cool. Elijah Green first. Palette to 99. Look at that green. How wild is that? It's like a pastel green. There's the Jackson. Chrome first, Jackson Holiday. Brooks Lee first. Colton Cowser. Vasquez refractor. Rincones. Manzardo refractor. Jace Young first. Sherry Poo, if I had some, I'd open it. Trenchcoat guy has not contacted me yet. Sky Blue Snelling. Snelling. Jackson Job. Trace Gonzalez. Reggie Crawford. It's a Neto first. Ellie. Dabbling a little logo fractor. Well, not with that attitude, Bobby. Is Kerry Carpenter the most underrated card out there right now? Dude mashes to an insane degree, and he seems very reasonably priced. Dude only plays against right-handed pitching. You put the dude out there every day against lefties and righties, he wouldn't have a job, probably. Like, there's a reason why he's just a situational hitter, man. Jackson Merrill, rookie. There he is. What are the odds? Carpenter. I like him. I'm a Tigers fan. But he is, like, let's not overblow what he is. He only hits against right-handed pitching. And as soon as they bring in a lefty, he's out of the game. So, in order to have collectability, you gotta be one of the best players in the league. And or on a Hall of Fame track. Carp's not a Hall of Fame. Unless he improves, like, a lot. Which he can do. But you gotta be able to hit both types of pitchers. Both handednesses. Logo packs. Would you rip any Leaf Metal baseball? I would not, no. They don't have team licensing. Zach Wheeler to 250. Luciano. Logo fractor rookie and Yandy Diaz. That's to 199. Another thing about, like, one of the reasons why I don't like to do unlicensed stuff is it's hard to sort. It's harder to sort because there's no logo. There's no team logo. And, like, when you're sorting for breaks, you have 30 teams, and it's easy to just look at the logo and put it on the stack that it goes with. When you don't have logos to look at, it just takes you like a split second longer to be like, who, what team? Oh yeah, okay, Wheeler plays for the Phillies. Like, you gotta just think about it for a split second. And if you gotta, like, that amount of time multiplied by hundreds, if not thousands of cards, makes a big difference. It's all about efficiency and, like, how fast can you sort this stuff out? And how much of a pain is it? And how many mistakes are made too. If you don't have logos, like, you can make a mistake real easily accidentally. '22 Bowman Chrome. Jock Peterson. Yeah, that lefty-lefty matchup is tough. But, you know, just Riley Green's left. There's plenty of lefties out there that can hit against both right-handed and left-handed pitching. So, just got to get a little better. Got to make it so that you're so good that they can't just substitute you out for a regular old righty. And the problem is when you're an outfielder too, like, you know, there's like a lot of right-handed outfielders. So, easily replaceable. Yeah, he platoons hard. But collect who you like. If he's cheap, that's good. If you like him, you know what I'm like. That's a good thing. You can get a Carp auto for ridiculously cheap. Like a rookie Kerry Carpenter auto probably is like really cheap. So have fun. Have a field day. You could probably find Carpenter 101s and be able to afford them. Duran Tovar speckled a $2.99. One of the best defenders in the league right there. Zeke Tovar. Ricardo Cabrera. Redemption. It says it expired on 11/30/24, but something tells me they'll still honor that. They've been honoring these more recent redemptions with expiration dates longer. That would be for the Reds, for Kyle. So you might have to get a hold of them for that, but they'll at the very least probably send you like a care package or something. Zach Veen Shimmer. That's a rare card. Bowman Ascensions. Eber Perez. McLean first. Get a green Simeon to 99. It's going to Lauren. Shagasti. Giants first auto for Kurt. Dick Castro, Invicta. Pena rookie. Matt Manning rookie. De Los Santos first. Shades of Greatness, Ellie. TL says ever since the playoffs, Carey's cards are a little bit higher. Like a base rookie auto, like $30. Yeah, I would imagine they're a little higher. He was clutch. It'd be awesome if he could step up just a little bit and hit righties better. Become an everyday player. I mean, he is an everyday player. Almost an everyday player. Almost an everyday player. We need some thick boys here. Cardshells.com if you want supplies. Use the code STRYKERBREAKS. You get a one-time 10% off. The best supplies you can get. UV coating on the top loaders. Easy glide soft sleeves with the pre-cut corners so you don't have to worry about nicking the corners of your cards when you're sliding them in. They've got everything you can imagine there too. Innovative supplies. Armalopes for shipping cards out. Let's do a cosmic. Oh, nice. Nice, Brian. Congratulations. Yeah, I was watching that, dude. I was watching that when he took Class A. Because Class A was my big reliever on my team, too. He was awesome last year. Part of the reason I won. Word is they're opening up a few more hot nows. Yeah, I know. I heard. Holiday rookie. There's a Skeens rookie. Rooker to 199. Aqua Equinox. Churio rookie. Ellie launched into orbit. King of Shine. It's only 10:30 a.m. Well, what a way to wake up to a wonderful day of Stryker breaks. Hawaii. Top of the morning to you. Okay. Don't tell me we got a... Did we get a Rod Carew greatness too? I'm not going back. White hole. Kyle Harrison rookie. I like the white holes. Jason Dominguez into the Cosmos. One more parallel should come out of here. We only got one so far. Yep, there it is. Mason Wynn rookie and a Blue Moon. Ronnie Mauricio. That is numbered to 99. What do you guys think? Blue Moon or Green Space Dust? What do you like better? The Blue Moon is to 99. The Green Space Dust is to 75. Junior rookie. Goldschmidt refractor. Green Space Dust. Blue Moon. Blue. Green. Blue is weird to be number 75. It is. To 99, yeah. No, I agree with that. It should have been the other way around. Green should have been to 99 and blue should have been to 75. What were they thinking? They need, like, the people at whoever's over there at Fanatics, they need to understand that we are really, like, OCD about stuff. Collectors, they pay attention to every little detail. So a simple thing like numbering them weird like that a little bit, while it may not seem like anything to them, it is to us. You need to think about things a little bit better. Blue should be to 150, technically. Yeah. The Aqua Equinox should have been to 125. The Blue Moon should have been to 150. The Green Space Dust should have been to 99. The Orange is to 25. The Gold's to 50. That's good. You got that right. The Red's to 5. That's cool. Black's to 10. That's cool. They just kind of... Just a little thing. It's just a little thing. But it does matter. It matters to us. In the grand scheme of life, it doesn't matter. But to the collectors who pay attention to every single thing, you know, the fact that you care is what matters. That you would care to keep it consistent, to keep it recognizable with the numbering, which I think that's what they're doing with Flagship. I'm pretty sure that I've complained enough about it that they're finally like, all right, fine, we're gonna get consistent with the numbering. Blue to 150. Anything else makes me mad. Yeah, me too. Daryl says blue should be to 150. Yep. Lucas says it sure would be nice if all the Topps products were numbered the same way. I second that. Yeah, why would it be different at all? The only reason it would be different is because they have different people in charge of different products that don't know what they're doing. That's the only reason I can think of. That like don't know anything about cards. That's the only thing I can think of. They're just like, they have no clue what they're doing. They're like, hey, Bob, go take care of this release. And he's like, but I'm in charge of accounting. Now you're in charge of Topps Chrome Cosmic. Get to work. All right. Jared Jones wave. Aaron Judge. Purple Mojo to 250. Purples are to 250. That's good. Pat on the back. Caminiti auto. Skeens. There's a Max Clark, and we got a Wyatt Langford rookie autograph refractor. Nice, Lauren. Tyler Black to 199. Basayo. Another nice auto. Going to Chris. Fabled Phenoms, Basayo. And a showpiece is Kyle Teal. Mini Diamond Parallel. Jackson Merrill refractor. Aiden Miller auto. So sick of Bob and his shenanigans. I don't think it's Bob's fault. I think they pulled Bob off of a different job and, you know, he's doing his best. Yamamoto to 75. I think Bob was like a janitor and they're just like understaffed. Hot take, Evan Carter becomes a Hall of Famer. It's not that crazy, but it is. We're a long ways away. We're a long ways away from Evan Carter being a Hall of Famer. But like, if he has, let's say, see, stranger things have happened. For example, Jaron Duran being like a 9 WAR guy out of the blue. If Evan Carter had like a 9 WAR season all of a sudden, boom, now we're talking. Now we can start talking, because when you have, all you need is one spectacular WAR season to really kick off your Hall of Fame trajectory. Quick question. Eagles or Chiefs? Neither, because who cares? It's rigged. It's all determined already. Didn't you see the big sign they had? Said, congratulations, Eagles winning the Super Bowl up in the stadium already? Yeah. I know they're probably just preparing the graphics, but it's not a good look. I think people have complained so much about Mahomes getting all the calls that like they almost have to give it to the Eagles this time. Oh, they'll make sure that doesn't happen. It'll be like Mahomes, 40-yarder to Kelsey, and then the refs all look at each other and blow the whistle. Bring it back. Ball start. Something. An eligible man downfield. Like, the refs can make any outcome happen. Same with baseball. That's why robo-umps. It's even worse in baseball. Because one ball or one strike. There's so many calls in baseball. So many calls in baseball that can just, the slightest thing because of human perception can change. Breaker's Delight Box. Come on, big money. Refractors. Here's something. Is that a black? I think this is numbered to 10, Youthquake. Oh, yeah, it is. It's a color match. 5 of 10, Youthquake Pereira. Going to Noah. Mr. Black getting a black. Interesting. X-Fractor Auto All-Star Game. Jose Ramirez. 120 of 125. Blu-ray Wave. Cade Smith to 150. Michael Lorenzen. Lava Lamp. JP France to 299. And Tristan Casas. The Eagles running game will beat the Chiefs. Like, if there's one thing that I want, I guess, to happen, I kind of like Saquon. Like, he seems like just kind of like a pretty good dude. I don't really, I mean, I'm saying that from ignorance because I haven't gone down that rabbit hole. But the fact that here's why I'm torn. The fact that he pulled up on that one play earlier, just a few games ago where he didn't run it for a touchdown, he actually like slid because the team was guaranteed to win, showed sportsmanship and also intelligence. So I respect that a lot. And the fact that he came back from his injury and like he had to work really, really hard to get back to being the best in the league. I respect that. I also feel like he got disrespected by not getting enough votes, not getting that many votes for MVP. That was a big disrespect right there, in my opinion. So I'm kind of rooting for him. Here's something crazy. Where'd that go? Oh, okay, never mind. I'm just crazy. I'm what's crazy. Wondering if Vegas will allow a three-peat. I don't know if Vegas is the one who has the decision there. If anything, it would be... We really want to go down this rabbit hole. They have meetings with the referees before the games. And there are discussions about, like, keep your eye on this. We're not going to allow this so much. Like, we're going to call this by the book. Now, whoever's in charge of that, I think that would have more to do with it than Vegas, but Vegas does have a lot of power, and maybe Vegas is above those guys. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole, really, but we already kind of did. Bowman Chrome prospects, Cabrera, Reds hit, Mauricio to 99, Harrison Whitehole, couple of Ellie launched, Rooker to 199, Snelling, Sky Blue, Jackson Holiday Chrome first, Palette to 99, Ellie Refractor, Tamar Johnson, Chrome first, Lee Refractor rookie, Chrome, Glass now black and white, Meckler rookie auto, Dominguez black, Westberg to 75, Mauricio Green Chrome, Scooble Chrome first, Volpe Chrome first, Diaz to 199, Jason Churio to 500, All-Star Futures Game Auto Relic, Bazana Refractor, Black to 199, Clark Impact, DeCastro Invicta, Simeon to 99, McLean Chrome, Veen Shimmer, Tovar Speckle, Sugaste to First Auto, Ascensions, Perez, Wheeler to 250, Keith to 499, Westberg to 25. It's a nice hit out of our hobby box. Skeens Mojo, Martin to 75, Campbell Gold to 50, Cade Smith to 150, France to 299, Lorenzen to 199, Pereira Black Youthquake to 10. Black, 10 of 10. Smith Refractor Auto, Ramirez to 125, Strand to 99, Hentz Wave, Clifford to Auto, Soto to 299, Troy, Yamamoto to 75, Judge to 250, Jones Wave, Miller Auto, Teal Mini Diamond Showpieces, Basayo, Langford Refractor Rookie Auto, and Caminetti. Break number 3. I want to start with a Bowman's Best in this break because I want to get a little bit of eye candy for the stage. Nice and early. Welcome to the turn of the century. It has been rough grading, Brandon. Their standards increased. I got the vibe of that before they even publicly announced it. I could just tell that my submissions were not coming back like they used to. Allen deserved MVP. I agree. What do you think of Allen getting MVP? Yeah. Yeah, he deserved it. A case could be made for either guy, but there's some deeper stats about Allen that I think he deserved it. Saquon is the best dude. Good. That's the vibe I get. The previous song sounded like an infomercial from the 50s. It definitely sounded like a war recruiting commercial where they're like, join the U.S. Army, dun, 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 dun. Fight for your country, have meaning in your life. Gunnar Henderson. Impact players. Trey Morgan Auto for the Rays. Put this up. For Nicholas, Matos Refractor, DeVries, Raffaella Refractor, Tyler Black to 150, Blue X-Fractor, Best Ballers Ellie, and a gold Hurston Waldrop. Gold Mini Diamond to 50, going to Jason. Jackson Holiday, Fabled Phenoms, DeVries Refractor, Best Baller and a Mauler, Vargas Auto, Nando Refractor, Seager to 250. Like a guy that I just, all of a sudden I'm curious. Because we were talking about MVP odds. Now I gotta know. Now I gotta know. So that's almost exactly what I said it was going to be. Judge, plus 300, Bobby plus 450, and then Gunner plus 600. But then Jordan plus 800, that's bad. No, that's not going to be Jordan. Jose Ramirez plus 1200, he's too old. Corey Seager plus 1300, that's possible, but he's going to be injured. Vladdy plus 1600, I kind of like. Mike Trout plus 2000, I kind of like. But then it goes Devers plus 2200 and Duran plus 3500. So there's a whole world available. Ah, man, this is what I was just... So I just saw a Tatis card, and I was like, now that I kind of like for MVP is if he was like a plus 1500 or something. He's plus 800. He's number 3 in MVP odds in the NL. Matos Wave. So I don't know if there's enough juice there. Kyle Tucker plus 1200 is not bad. Bryce Harper plus 1500 is not bad. Acuna plus 1800 is not bad. Ellie plus 2000, that's the play. That's the play. Corey Seager to 75. Not necessarily that I think he's going to win it. It's just that I think he's going to do enough over a stretch of time where his odds are going to improve and you'll be able to cash out. But he could win it. Aiden Miller, that is a sweet hit to 150. Future game. And the Skeens refractor. I love that LA play. I'm gonna actually, not right now, but I'm gonna take them up on that. What's Ketel's number? This isn't a list of everybody, but he's not even on there. So, long shot. This is just like a list of the top 10 guys. If I had to guess, he's probably plus 25 to 3,500. But that's the game. The game is find a guy with a longer shot odds who you know is going to put up a stretch of numbers at one point where he could win player of the week or player of the month. Have a good, especially like if you really want to dive deep, you can time it out to like when he should do that based on the opponents that they're playing, the stadium that they're playing in, and the opposing team's pitchers, how good they are. You can even go as deep as you can look into their relief pitching, and you can also look into how good the team is defensively that they're playing if they commit a lot of errors. How deep do you want to go? Look at the early season schedule. Look at what teams are playing the weakest teams defensively with the worst pitching staffs real early. You can throw a bet in on MVP for whatever guy's like the best player on their team. I don't know what it is, but I don't even know who the worst defensive teams were last year. But if you really want to go deep, you can go there. What's up, Harry? Yeah, Ohtani's plus 185 for MVP. Don't do it. Don't do it. Multiple reasons why not to do that. One of them being that you're placing a futures bet. So you're giving your money to these guys to earn interest on for a whole year, a whole season, and to only get plus 185 back, and you're not, the odds that he actually stays healthy the whole season and wins it are worse than plus 185. I can say that in general. It's mostly a health concern. If he's healthy, I think he does okay, but he's also coming off a surgery in this offseason. You never know. Left arm surgery. Jackson Merrill. left shoulder surgery. That's a nice rookie. Potential spam. Get out of here. Spam call. Long season of baseball. Injuries are a thing, and to only get plus 185 on a season-long bet, just don't. You'll be able to get those same odds towards the end of the season, or, you know, like All-Star break or something. So you might as well just wait if you're going to do that. Thanks, Andrew. Taylor says, only a few cards away from completing a 2024 update set in yellows. Whoa. Did you open up a case of hangers or two? You must have opened up. Or are you buying them? You just buying like lots on eBay or something? I'm interested. Taylor, give me details. How'd you come? Because you only get 2 per hanger box. So you would have had to open multiple cases of hangers to get to that point. TGIF Lex. Any good Merrills? Oh, yeah, we just got that Mojo so far. I think we've gotten a Refractor rookie. No autos yet. Manny says this year's baseball feels like more teams are going to compete and make wild. Compete for what? To make the playoffs or to win the World Series? I can see to make the playoffs. I can see that. And that's always fun. I love that. But there's one sheriff in town. And unless... I don't even want to... I was almost going to say something that unless something bad happens. Put it that way. The Dodgers pretty much have this thing locked up already. Sad to say. But yeah, lots of teams will compete to make the playoffs because it's just, there's a few elite teams and then like this huge pool of teams that could do it, and then a few real skunk teams that aren't going to do it. Just a few. But then everybody else could do it, could make the playoffs. And that's fun. I like that. I like it a lot. JP France, orange to 299, little color match. Did Taylor ever respond to how he got so many yellows? I don't see it. Maybe he's back rewound a little while. To lose to the Dodgers, yay! Yeah, I know. Yay! We made it just to lose to the Dodgers. But if you make it to the pennant, that's something. I mean, I don't want to like short sell it. I hate having like the goal of just like, yeah, just make the playoffs. That's like a loser's mentality. But when your team hasn't done anything for a long, long time, just making the playoffs is really exciting. Especially in baseball. There's something about October baseball that is super captivating. There's a Jackson. There's a Jackson. Rainbow foil and Duhar. Let him cook, Otani. I'm like going back to these odds. I'm kind of shocked that Yordan Alvarez is number 4 in MVP odds. Dude doesn't even play D. Like, he's mostly a DH. And if he's out in the outfield, look what we have here. No way. We got a clear to 10, Nick Gordon. Hobby box exclusive. This right here, my friends, is the #1 reason to open up hobby boxes. The number 2 reason would be the black, in my opinion. Or you can switch those around because it's more likely that you'll get a black than a clear to 10. But blacks you can get out of jumbos as well. Nick Gordon to 10 for Patrick. Congratulations. I love the clear acetates. Here it is. There's the black. We got both. And we got a Salvador Perez. Event worn All-Star Game relic. Both hobbies and jumbos of Update are good. Basically, every single format of 2024 Topps Update is a W. It's worth a buy. Every single format. They're all good in their own way. So now, maybe I should come out with an updated video with the updated pricing. Like, pricing's changed a lot since the last one I came up with. Might be time. Man, I've got a lot of videos on my plate to make. Love to see the nukes in the chat, Jose. When are we supposed to get our 25 Series 1 pre-orders from Topps? Sometime within the next 5 days. I would think. I would think you would get them on release day if you pre-ordered them from Topps. But maybe like possibly a day or two later. Oh, a couple of, yeah, look at these. What? I noticed these yellow stains on a couple of cards. What is that all about? It's not, there's nothing on it. It's just like a printing thing. Jaron Duran. But it's only a couple. Look at all these other ones are fine. Strange. I never noticed those back in the day. Oh, there's a couple more yellers. Odd. There's a Julio, Chrome Julio. Don't forget to hit that like button, everybody. How many likes are we at? Whoa. Oh, that's the viewers. 521 likes, 558 concurrent viewers. We got a lot of folks in the house today. Appreciate everybody for being here. Hit the like. What numbers are the yellows? Are you talking about the PP parallels? Is it a bleed from the back of the card? Nope. It's just a strange, looks like it got dipped in a toilet. Freshly used toilet. Let's turn to hello. Everybody in the chat, I'm going to be working on my value series for 2025 Series 1 over the weekend. So the video is going to be coming your way as soon as I can get it done. I'm going to break down every format there is. Every single format that I have pricing data for, I'm putting it in a spreadsheet, and I'm going to calculate what the best dollar per autograph, dollar per parallel, individual parallels. My friend Cubby has done a lot of work helping me figure out what the best dollar per low-end parallel, high-end parallel, and insert parallel is. So it's going to be a detailed series. All of your questions will be answered. Judged to 75. If you're wondering what format you should buy, just hold off a few days. When that video comes out, it'll tell you everything you need to know. You don't need to pre-order anything right now. There's going to be Series 1 out your ears. It's going to be everywhere you go. You're going to go to Target and you're going to see row after row after row of it. You'll probably go into the gas station and see it. It's going to be everywhere. They made a ton of it. So don't you worry. Don't fret. Don't think you got to pre-order it or else you're not going to find any or else the price is going to go up. The price is not going to go up. Don't worry. David Bednar. Autograph for the Pirates. Redley. '22 Bowman Draft. We got 5. Count them, 5. Exclusive black and white Ray Waves per box. Do you think, no, hobbies and jumbos most likely won't go up. They made so much of it. If it does go up, it will come down. It's not like so each individual release is different. 2024 update, I've been saying since before it came out that it'll just going to keep going up in price because it's so good. The checklist is so good. They made so little of it. Okay, this is not that. This is different. They made at least twice as much 25 Series 1 as they made 24 update. And think about how long that you could buy 24 update for like relatively the same price. Pretty much the same price. Okay. Not only that, how long did they still have retail? There's like retail was popping up online for cost, for just straight retail cost. It was popping up online up until like just a couple weeks ago. Okay. So now if they made twice as much 2025 Series 1 and it's not as good, math that out. Brian Acuna. So if you do see prices go up, like that's because it's artificially inflated. Multiple factors are in play. But you can only artificially inflate a price so long before the distributors like Blowout, Dave and Adams, Steel City, before they drop the price because they have so much of it in stock, they have to get rid of some of it. By the time the next release comes out, whatever that's going to be, they're going to want to move a bunch of their inventory. So if you really want to open Series 1, and if the price goes up from here, just don't pull the trigger then. Just wait. Because it'll fall back down. I don't know if it's going to get below the price that it's currently at. Like it's currently at $200 a hobby box. But you may have to ride out some kind of an initial wave while because like Fanatics is they put the reins on And what they've been doing is like offering an initial release to people, like their distributors, the retailers, and the breakers. They offer an initial release and then they see how that goes. And then they come and they offer a secondary release at either a higher or the same price. So when you see these prices go up like a lot, like when they raise, for example, triple threads, it went from being like $450 a box to $700 a box. The reason is because Fanatics came out with an additional wave of offerings. They didn't print more of it. They just held a bunch back. So then their secondary offering was way higher than the price they sold it for to their retailers initially. That's why the price is going up on all this stuff. But if a release isn't good, if people aren't really buying a whole lot of it and the retailers and distributors can't get rid of it, then they don't raise the price on the secondary wave. So that's why the price doesn't go up. So basically, if a release is really, really good, you're going to want to buy it initially. You're also going to want to buy a pre-order of it. But if they make a lot of it, like Series 1 and Series 2, when there's just like maybe one good rookie, maybe two good rookies, but maybe no like superstar, super young, like explosion type rookies, you don't need to worry about pre-ordering it as much. Unless it's like a unique release, like something, maybe even like triple threads. Like triple threads is always going to be pretty good and they don't make a lot of it. So it's probably best to pre-order a release like that. Or even like museum collection, those releases where they're not available in a retail store. Like you can't go to Walmart and buy it. 5-star, tier 1 to an extent. Tier 1 usually doesn't go up in price very much though. So what's another one? Tribute would be another one. Like those releases almost always go up. So it's probably best to pre-order a release like that. But it really varies year to year because sometimes a release will come out and if you pre-order it, the price ends up going down a little bit. And that's usually because it's not a very good release. And when I say not a very good release, I mean the checklist isn't very good. Like there's not a very good rookie, or there's not like multiple really good rookies, or there's not some kind of a chase card. Because lately they've been padding certain releases with chase cards that are super valuable, super collectible. So like this year, we're going to have Barry Bonds autographs. Not only are we going to have Barry Bonds autographs, we're going to have Mookie Betts autos. Barry Bonds is a super popular collectible player and his autographs are valuable. So that's going to be a chase card throughout the whole year. But it's not going to be easy to pull a Barry Bonds auto. Don't get it mistaken. We're not just going to be like pulling Bonds autos left and right. It's going to be like a tough to pull chase, like kind of like the Brady was. Maybe a little bit easier than that though. But Mookie autos, like Mookie hasn't had a lot of autos and products. So he's definitely going to be a collectible chase. So getting the Dodgers this year in a team break and a group break is going to be pretty expensive because of that reason, because of the chase factor. Both him and Ohtani are going to have autos. Yeah, Bonds never signs anything yet. Like I'm saying, Bonds is going to be, this whole year I think he's going to have stuff. Same as Mookie. So like almost every release is going to be padded. Even if you look at it and you go like, this release isn't very good. We only got like Wood and Cruz and, I don't know if that's what you think. You're looking at it from a shallow standpoint. Like there's more depth to it than you think. There's going to be chase cards in every single release that are valuable. Let's go purple. It's to 250. Zach Neto, Chrome first. Kumar Refractor. I think Kumar is going to be a sneaky fantasy pick this year. He's got really high strikeout stuff. And he should have a full healthy season. Oh yeah, and the real ones. Yeah, real ones too. Greenskeeper chiming in. What's up, buddy? But I don't know what is going on with the real one autos. This is something new. Usually real one autos are in Heritage. McLean refractor. So the fact that like they didn't come out with Heritage high number this year, and and we see on the checklist and on the odds sheet real one autos, are they getting rid of Heritage in general as a product and they're just putting the real ones in flagship? Or what's going on with that? Nobody has a real answer. If anybody says they do, they're just speculating, as far as I can tell. So we don't really know yet. I mean, maybe somebody out there has a press release or something, but I believe everything that we think we know is just speculation. Started a new job this week. Nice to be a contributing member of society again. Where are you working? Bagged wine. Oh, I can. Usually jumbo boxes, the last couple of years for even Series 1 have been like $225. Because regardless of, like, listen, the people who are here right now, we got over 500 people in the chat. A lot of you are really knowledgeable about cards. So we got a lot of people saying things in the chat. You need to know that you are you know more about cards than baseball cards, especially, than a vast majority of collectors probably. So when you say like, I'm not so sure, maybe the rookie class isn't that great, a lot of people have no idea. They don't care. They just want to open cards. A lot of collectors are the kind of people who are in the grocery store and they're just like, I wonder if there's any new baseball cards. Like, they have no idea. Like, we're going way deep into it. They're surface level, like, ooh, 2025. And it stops right there. Okay? So, $225 for a jumbo box. Now, the collector who would buy that is someone who would actually go into the card shop. But then again, a lot of the collectors who even go into card shops aren't going as deep as we do, or don't know as much as we do about the release. So even if they think that, the rookie class isn't as good as 2024, because what we're doing is we have recency bias right now. We're looking at the most recent release, which the most recent big release would be like Topps Update, Topps Chrome Update, the ones that are available in retail stores that are kind of all over the place. So we're comparing it to that, and it's not going to be as good as that. That was a really good release, at least on the surface. Like, there's a couple of really high-end prospects that have rookies in Series 1 too. It's not just Wood and Cruz. There's a couple of high-end Tigers that have some cards too, and there's other guys. Just I'll have a list of all of them in the video. We can go over it then. But there's some Orioles, some Tigers as well. And you can't just judge it on a little partial season stats either. A lot of collecting, as you know, is speculation and hope for the upcoming season. So, a $225 jumbo box, while it seems like that's like really high and crazy, it's actually not. That's kind of like the going price. Even Update, it hovered around $289 for a long time for a jumbo box. And now it's at 400 and last I looked, it was $419. It's been fluctuating between 400 and like 419. Kind of goes up and down. And that's a banger of a release. So, 200 for like more production, it was printed more. It's a lot, but it's not out of the realm. I would think that a better price would be like 175, just relative to the market and like how much just wax is going for in general, and like no matter what the release is. You got to kind of look at comps too, like different years with similar rookie classes. I don't really know what what a comp would be. Oh, another old-timey song. But also, since they're changing so much, and then like we already talked about with the Bond stuff and the Mookie potential, I didn't look at the checklist to see if there's any Mookie autos in Series 1. Maybe someone else has. Soto to 199. But I know they have the rights to Mookie, so. Junior Perez, first auto, going to the A's for Eric. Verdugo, Shimmer. Vaquero. Do you know when 2025 Bowman will come out? Usually it is in, I think it's usually in March. Like halfway through March. Should be like usually around like a month after Series 1, I think. But I don't have a date. Olsen to 50. They're not very good about release dates. Fanatics is not very good about that. They're not as good as Topps was. Topps, because from what I've heard, they've been running behind on a lot of releases, so I think they're just like waiting to come out with release dates until they're more sure. Parker Shavers to 299. First speckle for the Cubs. Eric. Pete to 499. But remember, like back before Fanatics took over Topps, it would be like, hey, I don't know, like Heritage High number coming out on this date, and then it would be like months later. It'd be like way later it'd come out. So maybe they're just trying to avoid that. They've also trimmed a bunch of fat. There's not nearly as many releases, and they're still running behind on a few of them, I guess. It's not as bad as it used to be, that's for sure. Stanton to 150. Like, it doesn't feel bad at all from my perspective, because I don't have dates of any of this stuff until about 3 weeks before the product actually comes out. Just a few years ago, it would be like, I mean, they darn near give you a whole season's worth of schedule. You could just look and be like, oh, in August this is coming out. What do you dislike so much about Panini cards? The look of them. I don't like the look of them. I don't like the quality. And then for baseball cards, it's just, since I'm so used to seeing the logos on there, it does a number on my eyes, and I'm like, it just doesn't look right. It looks off to me. I also don't like, from the football and basketball standpoint, I don't like the fact that there's sticker autos on almost everything. I'm coming from baseball cards, and almost everything is on-card autos. So then when you cross over to football and basketball, it's like almost everything sticker autos, and they charge like twice as much for them. And there's so many more skunks. Like in baseball, I feel like there's so many more players that are collectible and have a little bit of value. Even prospects that have never played before have a lot of value, whereas in football and basketball, there's like one or two guys that have all the value, and then everybody else doesn't have much value. But I'm not like super knowledgeable about those cards, so don't take my word for it. But those are my thoughts, at least. Let's put this Soto up there. That's a sweet one. Daryl says Panini is overpriced and the ROI isn't there. Yep. But whatever, people are willing to pay for it, you know? So you can't really complain when people are willing to pay for it. It's just the market kind of determines that. If people stop buying it, then they would have to lower the price. Logo fractor. Did you see the breaker open 2025 Series 1 the last 3 days already? that person will get in trouble and they'll get their allocation taken away. Topps is very serious about that, and that's all there is to it. They'll find out. So that's being penny wise and pound foolish to a degree that is unfathomable. The fact that you would want to break Series 1 of all things early and ruin your allocation is so stupid that just the fact that they're doing that should tell you something about the person who's breaking. And like, I don't want anything to do with those guys. They are clearly low IQ and shady. That's a 1-2 punch for someone that you shouldn't do business with. There's a Churio. Good afternoon, farmer. Colt Keith, rookie. Aaron Judge. And the logo fractors. Key Bryan to 199 for the Pirates. Going to Jason, and here's a Jackson Holiday logo fractor. Digging that. Pereira, all etch. Marte. Looks like it should be numbered. Looks like aqua. And Bregman to 150. I saw that the Astros offered Bregman a 6-year, $160 million contract, allegedly. Allegedly. That's what they would have you believe. And he's holding out for more than that. I feel like I want the Tigers to sign Bregman, but I do not want them to sign him for more than that. Definitely not more years than that. But that seems like a very fair deal for Bregman. He's not all that, and he's declined. He's good, but he's not that good. I feel like he should jump on that deal, man. You get to stay in your hometown, or well, you get to stay where you came from. You're familiar with the organization. You probably have a home there. You're getting paid very well, and your future is secure. What are you waiting for, dude? What do you want? Like $10 more million over the course of 6 years or something? Like, come on. There's a lot of funny memes on X. Bregman holding out. I don't know if you guys have seen those. Step in the box is the one to open Series 1. No, he just opened blaster boxes, though. Like, he doesn't have an allocation. He just got his retail style. If that's what you're talking about, then that's fine. There's nothing wrong. Like, he can do whatever he wants. You said breakers. He's not a breaker. He's just a hobby opener. He just opens for fun, for himself. He doesn't do breaks. And also, like, if you just open for yourself, you can get written permission from Fanatics to, if you have like an allocation or whatever, and you get it early, you can get written permission from them to open it up early to just like show like a box being opened, but you can't do breaks with them. You said breaker, so I assume that's what you meant, breaking. And that wouldn't be the first time. People, like literal breakers, have opened stuff plenty early doing breaks in the past and have gotten in trouble. Yeah, you're right, Stonebreaker. Some people think that anyone that opens product on a video is a breaker. I understand that, yeah. Just a miscommunication there, I think. Are you gonna open some? I'm gonna open up. Is that the Upper Deck product, Chase? They said they were gonna send me some of that, so absolutely. Everyone wants 300 million. Bregman is a tarnished cheater in the second half of his career. He's not getting anything close to 300 million. I don't think he's that disillusioned with his game. I think what he wants is what I've heard is he wants a 7-year contract. He's not going to get a 7-year contract. If that's why there's a stalemate, because what he wants is unrealistic. But his agent is one of the best agents in the game, and he's just playing the game. He's doing the art of the deal. He's asking for more than he wants, hoping that some team will be like, okay, fine, not that much, but here you go. He's hoping that they'll just give him, he's holding out for just a little bit more. Like, it seems like I just said, 10 million. Like, is that really that big of a holdup? But then let's think about it from our standpoint. That's such a crazy amount of money. Maybe it is worth it. And plus his agent gets what? 10%. So that's like $1 million more for Scott Boras. I mean, it's kind of a lot of money, right? Dalton Rushing. Going to the Dodgers, Owen. Parker Meadows, a rookie. Carlos Correa to 199. Just take the deal. Yeah. It'll get to that point. Honestly, what I think is going to happen is the Astros are going to bring him back. Just like the Pete situation. He's just going to go back to it. Boris is uber greedy. Yeah, he is. Gonzalez. All those agents are super greedy, and that's why the players have them as their agents, because they're going to get every penny that they can possibly squeeze out of anybody that they can. Fabled Phenoms, Skeens, and that's their job. Julio Refractor. But there comes a point, so like their job is to take the pressure off of their players, right? An agent's job, you take the pressure off of your guy. So they don't have to think about it, they don't have to worry about it, they don't have to talk to anybody, they don't have to do anything. I'm going to get you the maximum amount of money that you can get that's possible. Now go have fun, relax on vacation, don't even think about it. But it comes to the point where Bregman's going to start stressing out about it. If he's not already, which I'm sure he is. And then the agent's not doing his job. Because if a guy's stressing out about it, lighter to $299. That's not good. And look what happened with Snell last year. That wasn't good. Nando, wave. Dominguez, refractor. Dylan Cruz, showpieces. There's a Cags, purple to 250, followed by Jose Perdomo. Going to Jason. Imanaga, refractor. I hate that the Jays are continuously used to get players more money. I don't understand. Bagtown. Did you, I'm not sure what you're trying to say there. Rephrase that for me, Bubba. Saw a very Stryker-like value sheet out there. I'm surprised it's taking this long for someone else to do it, to be honest with you. I wouldn't mind if someone else did it. Takes a little bit of stress off of me. But that's the nature of YouTube. Someone does something successful, someone else copies it. It's just how it works. Someone else makes a video that gets a lot of traction. Someone else does a video about the same thing to try to piggyback off of it. Don't get mad about it. Actually be happy about it because it helps both of you. Jays miss on free agents. Well, they just signed Santander. Come on, boys. What are we talking about here? Let's not get greedy. They get Jimenez and Santander and Max Scherzer, and we're complaining. Tim, let's not get greedy. What do you think you are, the Dodgers? You've upgraded your team significantly. You got a good team going now. You got something going here. You could win. You could win the AL with that team. Little shy still on the pitching, but your offense is good now. That's really good. People are forgetting how good Bichette is. It's because he had a down year. Bo and Vlad and Springer, and now we add a couple of lefties into the mix. Santander, Jimenez is a 4 WAR guy. You're going to win a lot more games than you won last year. Mariners are the likely landing spot for Bregman. I'm sorry to laugh at you. I wish, man. I like the Mariners. I've got 2 Mariners hats over here. I like Julio. I like Cal Raleigh. I like their pitching. The Mariners have great pitching. They remind me of the Tigers of the West Coast, kind of. Like tons of pitching, and then then let's see what happens. But Julio's better than any Tiger. Offensive player. And Cal Raleigh's fun to watch. He's a fun player. Yeah, Vladdy's in a contract year. Bo is as well, I believe. Springer's washed, but he's still good enough. You got a couple of lefties, and then you got a couple of you got some guys. You're gonna be good. Bo's WAR, yeah, he's had some up seasons and down seasons. I think people are just, once again, with the recency bias, he had a down injury-plagued season. So let's see. Bo is a 17.5 WAR guy. That's a lot. But last year was bad. Last year he had negative 0.3 WAR. You know as well as I do he was injured last year. But the year before that, he had a 4.9. He had a 5 WAR the year before that. So, dude, 17.5 WAR. That's really good. Bo's really good. Even with his 71 OPS plus last year, he still has a career 119 OPS plus, which means he's at least a standard deviation better than an average player. Like, more. Like, he's an 800 OPS guy for his career. Multi-time All-Star, multi-time MVP, getting MVP votes. Bo's awesome. I love Bo. He led the American League in hits twice. 191 in 2021 and 189 in 2022. Bo's awesome. And he's still really young. Well, 27. He's in his prime right now. Let's put it that way. Prime. He's 26. He's going to be 27 when the season starts. But he's in his prime. Take it, ride with it. This is your year, Blue Jays. Another Ellie launched. We got 2 of them in the last box. That's a sweet Langford nucleus for Mike. Towser refractor. Green space dust. Jordan Lawler to 75. Junior launched. E.T. Holiday. Holiday rookie. The heck is that? Dominguez, Trevor Story to 199. Caminero rookie, Skeens rookie. Churio rookie. Last but not least, Breaker's Delight, Topps Chrome Update. Purple Rosario to 250. And a gold wave autograph. Oh, is it? Oh, it's the wrong red. 11 of 50, Connor Phillips. Gold wave auto. And Arenado to 50. 2 autos to 50 back to back. One's going to Chris. There's another gold back here. Class A negative. And a gold Loperfido, 50 of 50 rookie. And there's a Colt Keith Youthquake. Lots of golds in that box. It didn't go that far down, hangers or bangers. Barely went down. I'll tell you the prices right now. I'll go look them up real quick. Breaker's Delight box, $775. Jumbo box, $974. Mega box, $90. That's on Blowout. Blowout usually has the best prices. If not, like everybody else follows the Blowout prices. And they don't even have hobby boxes. So they went down a little bit. Just a little, though. eBay's much cheaper than Blowout. Do not buy those boxes from eBay. I just got ripped off on eBay buying sealed boxes. eBay is a cesspool when it comes to buying wax. Don't do it. I wouldn't even, now, I won't even buy cases on eBay. Too many scoundrels on there. They'll do, if you can fathom it, they'll do it. They'll reseal boxes that you think like, oh, it's sealed, that's fine. They'll open up cases and reseal cases full of junk. They'll definitely don't buy individual packs on there. I wouldn't buy into any boxes. Public service announcement: do not buy any boxes from any source other than Fanatics or Tops.com, Blowout, Steel City, Dave and Adams, and then there's a few other like reputable, you know, like that actually have a brick and mortar store that are reputable. But you can pretty much find anything you need on either Tops or Fanatics or the big three websites. Like Diamond Cards is good, Midwest Cards, like they're reputable. You can buy off of them. But don't just buy off of Etsy. If you're like, basically don't buy off of a stranger off of eBay sealed boxes. There's a reason. If it's cheap, there's a reason. Okay? There's a price that it should be and that it is. And if it's cheaper than that, and you're buying it from some scoundrel that you've never met, that you have no idea who it is, some random face, random name off of YouTube, trust me, don't do it. All right, let's look at some hits. Brian Acuna Invicta, Marcelo Raywave, McLean Refractor, Rocker First Refractor, Lesko Purple to 250, Zavala Speckle, Carson Williams Sky Blue, Jace Young First, Holiday First, Henry Davis Raywave, Trey Morgan Auto, Waldrop to 50 Mini Diamond Gold, Seager to 250, Vargas, Perez First, Seager to 75, Gold, Skeens Refractor, Black to 150, Matos, Wave, Holiday, Die Cut, Gunner, Bagged Wine says Burbank is legit. From what I know, that yeah. But I've never bought from them, so I can't tell you from firsthand, but I would say yes. Padres, Jackson Merrill, Nick Gordon. But do they even have it online? I was just talking about online. Online store. I'm sure they do. I know they sell on eBay, but do they sell wax? Nick Gordon to 10, Perez, Event Worn, Space to 74, France to 299, Blue Aiden Miller to 150, Gonzalez Auto, Dominguez Refractor, Tatis Wave, Lighter, Mini Diamond, Bednar Auto, Julio Black, Butler Red, Judge to 75, Shavers to 299, Verdugo Shimmer, Stanton to 150, Alonso to 499, Olsen to 50, Jackson Holiday Logo Fractor, Churio, Colt Keith, Soto Raywave, Aqua Raywave to 199, Baez Auto, Phenoms, Fabled Phenoms, Die Cut, that's a Skeens, Max Clark Refractor, Correa to 199, Rushing Auto, Cags to 250. StockX is better because they have a third-party authentication system. So you buy it from a person and then they send it to StockX to authenticate. But I don't know how much these third-party people know about sealed wax. That's all I'm saying. Perdomo, and like, what are they gonna do? Open it up? You know, it's just tough. Perdomo Refractor, Bregman to 150, Key Bryant to 199, Connor Phillips to 50, Rosario to 250, Churio, Caminero, Skeens, Story to 199, Holiday, Lawler to 75, Cowser Refractor, Langford Nucleus, Ellie Launched, Gold, Loperfido, Colt Keith Youthquake, Class A Negative, Arenado, 17 of 50. StockX is the best. Yeah, I've bought plenty of stuff from StockX. I have had an issue with them before, though. Full transparency. I used to buy more, like a lot more from them. But then I had an issue, and it was like a real simple thing that they messed up. Like, I got sent the wrong thing. and it's very obvious. Like, I can't remember the exact details because it was a couple of years ago. It was years ago, maybe more than a couple, maybe like 3 years ago. I think it was 2022. But I ordered something, and then the person, it got authenticated, and then they sent it to me, and it was like the wrong box. And I'm like, what is your job, authentication system? I had to send them pictures, and there's like a barcode on there. You gotta send them the barcode. It was a whole thing. And finally they like took the box back and gave me credit and blah, 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 blah. It was just a hassle. And it's like, what's the point of this authentication thing if you can't even get that right when it's really obvious? Not just like, did someone reseal this box? Like, it's not even that deep. Or is this an authentic, like, is there some shenanigans going on here with this box or pack or case or whatever it is that you're buying off of there? Like, how deep do they actually go? The answer is, I think, not that deep. I think it's a bunch of people who probably don't know exactly what they're doing, because StockX has a lot of different kinds of products. It's not just for cards. They've got all kinds of stuff on there. So how knowledgeable are they trying to authenticate all this stuff? So you still are taking a risk because you're buying from an individual on StockX. But it is a better risk. It is more legit than buying wax off of eBay, though. And definitely better than Mercari. Do not buy from Mercari wax. I've been ripped off on Mercari. I've been ripped off on eBay. I've been ripped off on StockX. I'm just telling you from personal experience. I bought from every place you can imagine. And there are some that are legit and there are some that aren't. And the legit ones have an actual store with a reputation for years. And they don't care about like resealing something, repackaging something. They don't care about that. They're about bigger fish to fry than that. They have a whole business. They're trying to just like get product out the door. They don't care about anything else. That's who you want to buy from. Companies like, like Topps and Fanatics. They have no interest in shenanigans. They just are moving product as fast as they can. That's who you want to buy from. Anywho, it was a wonderful day of breaking with you guys. Thanks for joining me. And there's going to be Series 1 value video coming out very soon for 2025, and also some other fun rips on Stryker